Now at 6, an armed suspect is dead following an exchange of gunfire in Cherokee County, Kansas. We'll tell you what we know about the suspect. Plus, the Joplin City Council sees a presentation of the 2022 employer report. And how one Joplin woman is opening her kitchen to share her love in teaching cooking.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
An armed man is dead after an exchange of gunfire with law officers in Cherokee County, Kansas. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. The shootout happened last night in the area of Southeast 100th and Southeast Messer Road in Galena. Authorities had chased the suspect's truck to that area after getting a report that a man had been pointing a gun at people near Crestline, Kansas. Authorities say the suspect left his truck and fired at law officers, hitting a patrol vehicle. No law officers were hurt. Sheriff's deputies returned fire and the suspect fled into a tree line. Investigators say they used a drone and aircraft to search for him, then found him dead, apparently from a self-inflicted gunshot to the head. Authorities have since identified the man as 28-year-old Philip Doerr. His most recent address is listed as Falls City, Nebraska, but he had a history in Kansas and southwest Missouri. He also had an extensive criminal record. Past charges include drug and property crimes and violent offenses, among them criminal use of a weapon, causing terror, and holding a woman against her will. An autopsy is pending. A memorial bench was dedicated today in honor of the 2 Joplin police officers killed in the line of duty last year. That bench is in the parking lot where they were killed, outside the Buckle at North Park Crossing Shopping Center. Joplin Police Officer Jake Reed and Corporal Ben Cooper were killed by a gunman there on March 8th of last year. That gunman later died in a second exchange of gunfire at another location. Authorities investigating the presumed murder of a 4-year-old Oklahoma girl have recovered the remains of a child in Grady, Oklahoma. They have not yet confirmed whether they are the remains of missing Athena Brownfield. That news comes as court documents say one of the caretakers of Athena claims she witnessed the child's apparent murder. Alyssa Adams is facing charges of 2 counts of child neglect. Ivan Adams faces 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of child neglect. Now, according to the affidavit, Alyssa told OSBI agents that on Christmas around midnight, Ivan severely beat Athena, then left with Athena's body. When he returned, Ivan allegedly told Alyssa he had buried Athena near their old home in Rush Springs, Oklahoma. You can read more from the arrest affidavit on our website, koamnewsnow.com. Joplin City Council meeting is just getting underway. Council members hope to learn about area business concerns. KOAM's Carrie Worthen has more.
The council will see a presentation on the 2022 Employer Survey Report. MOCAN Partnership is a local nonprofit business group. They conducted the survey hoping to learn more about the issues facing employers in its 7-county area. Some topics in the survey range from challenges and needs to weaknesses and strengths. The purpose of this survey is to help businesses grow and find workforce solutions. You can watch the City Council meeting on the Joplin News First Facebook page. And as always, you can find a link to the full 2022 Employer Survey Report on our website at koamnewsnow.com.
Council tonight will also look at a ballot proposal for a city sales tax on recreational marijuana. We're going to have more on that for you tonight at 10. Kansas Crossing Casino just outside Pittsburgh is now allowing sports betting. The casino today unveiled 3 new kiosks as part of a partnership with Caesars Sportsbook. The kiosks will allow for pre-game and live sports betting. Casino officials say they expect the kiosks to be pretty popular.
With our Liberty operating system, these kiosks, our mobile application, as well as the POS terminals that are in the cage, can take thousands upon thousands of wagers. You can bet, for example, the Chiefs to win this weekend's game. If you want to bet a player proposition on Patrick Mahomes, you can do that as well. The kiosk will show you a breakdown, just like walking into a library.
Our very own chief meteorologist, Doug Heddy, was allowed to make the very first bet today on the kiosks. Let's check in with Doug for a first look at the weather.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a nice one again today. Partly sunny skies, temperatures fantastic into the 60s during the afternoon. We're cooling down a bit, upper 40s to near 50, and then still hanging out near 60. once you get into our southern counties. But look at the clouds really increasing. And then right underneath the clouds, we are starting to get some showers really from Tulsa to Oklahoma City, back through the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. This is our next storm system that is heading toward us as we go through the overnight hours tonight and then into tomorrow. But look at the rain chances. Here's 10 p.m., midnight, so you can see them start shooting up through the morning to 100% in the morning hours and then trail off as we go into the afternoon hours. If you are going to be out this evening, we are going to stay dry, but once we hit that midnight mark, we're definitely going to have scattered showers across the region. Of course, we're going to talk more about this and look into the weekend just a bit.
All right, we'll see you then. A Joplin woman is opening up her own kitchen to share her love of cooking with the community. KOAM's Amber Jenkins has more.
Dopeman's Kitchen in Joplin isn't like most industrial kitchens. This kitchen is specifically designed to feel like home rather than a factory. What you learn here, you can make it anywhere.
I knew exactly how I wanted my kitchen to look, and I wanted it to look like it will in anybody's home. As you can see, we have some professional level things in here, but mostly it is your regular household equipment that is in here, from the pots and pans to the stoves and the ovens being used in here.
Barb knows the value of accessible cooking classes. When she realized her community didn't have any, she took it upon herself.
11 years ago, we came to Joplin and there was nothing. I wanted to take cooking classes and there was nothing to do. I had to go to Tulsa, Kansas City, or Arkansas to take a class. And so 4 years ago, I decided I'm going to start a cooking school and provide the service that I enjoy to other people.
Since starting Dopeman Kitchen 3 weeks ago, classes have been sold out. Barb realized that her cooking classes interest all kinds of people in the community, working moms, young adults, and more.
One of my passion is to teach people how to try different things. We had a class here where we served polenta, and every single person in the class had never had polenta before.
Whether you're Gordon Ramsay or you never turn on a stove, Dopeman Kitchen will not only teach you, but invite you into this foodie community. Barb loves listening to her students chat about the newest European cuisine they're cooking up next.
It brings so much joy and delight to see that somebody is making their own meal. That brings a lot of joy to me.
Reporting in Joplin, Amber Jenkins, KOAM News.
Dopeman Kitchen is currently accepting new students for a variety of classes. For more information, go to our website, koamnewsnow.com. Coming up, a Missouri school district sees a surge in applications following the change to a 4-day work week. And later, it's tournament week at Southeast High School. The Baxter Springs Lions face the Neodesha Blue Streaks for a spot in the semifinals. The Independence, Missouri School District saw a 450% increase in applications this year. The school district attributes that sharp increase to its decision to implement a 4-day school week next fall. Mark Palaus reports.
Keeping a good staff has become an issue for some Missouri schools.
You look at material that the Department of Elementary and Secondary Ed has put out, and it says that 62% of teachers in Missouri leave by their 5th year. So it is a huge problem.
It's a problem Independence School District wants to solve. With that in mind, the district adopted a plan to have 4-day school weeks starting next fall. ISD Superintendent Dr. Dale Hurl says the decision has been a hit. From October to January of last year, the district received 91 applications. Fast forward to this year, after the 4-day work week announcement, and that number has increased to more than 500. An increase of more than 450%.
We consistently hear from people that we are now interviewing that the 4-day work week is something that really appealed to them, and we can't think of any other reason that's led to such an increase in applications other than the 4-day work week.
However, not everyone is a fan of the new policy. We reached out to the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, but they declined an interview today. In December, DESE's Director of Communications was skeptical when asked if the 4-day school week is a good strategy for attracting talent.
When this is a teacher recruitment and retention strategy, if you have so many school districts in a particular geographic area, implement this strategy, it's no longer a recruitment and retention tool.
School districts in Missouri have been able to move to the 4-day model since 2009. Currently, there are more than 140 schools using that 4-day model, and only one of them has gone back to the traditional 5-day schedule. A little bit later, we're going to hear from the Chiefs quarterback, not this guy, but Patrick Mahomes, on his playoff matchups against that guy, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Plus, showers and thunderstorms increase tonight. Those details coming up. Well, it definitely turned out to be a nice one for us today. Temperatures lower 60s again. Quite a bit of sunshine until late this afternoon. Then those clouds really started to thicken up as we got rain, showers, thunderstorms rolling in for us later on tonight. Nice shot. That's Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Indigo, of course, just outside of Seneca, Missouri. All right, upper 40s, northern counties. Get into the mid 50s, most of us, and then lower 60s still. Grand Lake, Jay, Anderson, sitting at about 62 degrees. We're not going to drop off a whole bunch for us tonight. 7th and range line currently sitting at 54, northerly winds 5 to 10, humidities at 55%. Through the overnight hours, rain increases, mainly after midnight. We'll get some scattered showers before, but mainly after midnight. Temperatures kind of hang into lower 50s most of the night, but our clouds have really been thickening up. Where you see the brighter colors, the thicker the clouds are. So these clouds will continue to thicken up as we go through the next few hours. Already some sprinkles popping up in our southern counties, and then you start to get some showers once you get along I-44 from Tulsa toward Oklahoma City. But this is really going to blossom as we go through the next several hours as our developing storm system is getting going out across the panhandles of Oklahoma and Texas. Also southern Colorado into New Mexico, and this will scoot toward us through the night into tomorrow morning. So let's break it down. Let's go hour by hour. We're going to stop at 1 a.m. Pretty widespread showers across the region. As we continue through the overnight hours, we start to get some thunderstorms embedded in. Nothing strong, nothing severe, so we don't have to worry about that, but the rain intensity picks up a bit. Here's 5 o'clock in the morning. As we continue through the morning hours, periods of showers and thunderstorms. Here's 8 a.m. So this means heading out the door, it's going to be wet on your commute to work, school, wherever you're going. Showers, thunderstorms continue through the morning. Here's 10:30 in the morning. Most of these gone once we get into early afternoon. Then we actually have a pretty good day. Temperatures near 60 degrees. However, tomorrow night, clouds filter back in on the back side of this system. Could get a few random little sprinkles, maybe even a random snow shower Thursday morning as that cooler air starts to work in. We start with clouds on Thursday, back to sunshine Thursday afternoon. Significantly cooler, high temps only into the lower 40s. All right, rainfall amounts could be pretty good actually. We need the rain. I think most areas picking up half an inch to an inch, some areas a little bit more than that. And we can break this down timing. So here's midnight, 2 a.m., here's 6 a.m., 8, 10 a.m., widespread rain, 100% chance, and then tapers off during the afternoon. So day planner, wet start, sunny, dry finish. Winds are going to start to pick up a bit over the next couple days, and we do even have another storm system that is going to roll in by the weekend that could give us rain over to snow. So a lot to watch over the next few days. All right, thunderstorms tomorrow morning, high of 60, 45 Thursday, 49 on Friday. Rain moves in Saturday afternoon, could switch over or mix with snow Saturday night into Sunday morning.
We need the rain. Snow, I guess we're probably due for that too.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Thanks, Doug. Still ahead, we're going to hear from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes on the team's playoff opener against Jacksonville. And the girls' bracket gets started this afternoon at the Southeast Lancer Classic. Jacob Leonard has that and more up next.
Well, this week is tournament week for local high school basketball. At Southeast High School, today is day 2 of the Lancer Classic. The boys got started last night. The girls get started this evening. Now, up first today, Baxter Springs Lions face the Neodesha Blue Streaks for a spot in the tournament semifinals. Early on, Kristen Stover, working on the block for Neodesha, turns and scores plus the foul. Then Prayer Roebuck on the break, scoops it in with the left and one. Fast start for the Blue Streaks in this one. On the other end, Baxter Springs looking for their first bucket. Lily Connard buries the three from the top of the key. But Neodeshay, too good today. Back to Roebuck. She had 8 in the first quarter alone. Off the window for 2 there. The Blue Streaks start fast and finish this one 58-15. At the college level, big one tonight in the Big 12 with KU on the road against K-State. The Jayhawks have won 7 straight and 15 of 16 against their rival Wildcats. This one just getting started with K-State out to an early 12-6 lead. We'll have highlights from this one right here tonight at 10. The Kansas City Chiefs play their first playoff game this weekend against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Chiefs host the Jags on Saturday, with the winner advancing to the AFC Championship game. Now, this will be the second meeting of the season between the two teams. Kansas City beat Jacksonville by 10 back in November. Since then, they've both been really good. Chiefs and Jags have both gone 7-1 since the last time they played. Now, here's Patrick Mahomes on facing Jacksonville a second time when the stakes are a little higher.
The only difference is they might just have a little bit more confidence just because they're winning football games right now, but they're a talented team. I knew that the first time we played them. You can see the talent that they had. They were flying around to the football. They made a few mistakes here and there, and that's why we kind of got the win the first time. But we understand how good this football team is and how much of a challenge it's going to be for us to go out there and try to find a way to get a win. And so we're trying to prepare ourselves the best way possible that we can find a way to win it there on Saturday.
And every playoff game is, scary, or you got to play your best. But playing a team like Jacksonville, who probably feels like they don't have a lot to lose after what they were able to do last week, is a bit scary.
I think you're right. They're playing with house money at the moment. We'll be right back. Take time now to honor a local veteran. John Drennan served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1966 to 1970. Joplin native was stationed in Vietnam. He received a National Defense Service Medal, Vietnam Service Medal with 1 star, Presidential Unit Citation, Vietnam Campaign Medal with device, and a Rifle Sharpshooter Badge. And we salute Lance Corporal John Drennan, a 4-state hero. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We're going to have the latest from the Joplin City Council as they discuss removing a TIF district. Also, they're going to be talking about possible tax on medicinal and recreational marijuana. Plus, health officials in the U.S. are seeing a rise in cases of strep A among kids. And we're going to learn about a very talented young boy who's already a published author. Those stories, a lot more, it's all coming up tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. The streets of a Spanish village were filled with smoke, the glow of burning wood, the clatter of trotting hooves as an annual festival returned. Look at this. Horses burst through the flames of the bonfires at a dramatic Las Luminarias festival. Riders ride their horses as near as they dare to the bonfires. They say the smoke purifies and protects the horses during the following year. Although the true origin of the event has been lost, it's thought that the principal idea originally was to cleanse the horses of disease. I don't know how you convince a horse to do that in the first place, but apparently they do. Rain coming in tonight.
Yeah, showers increasing late this evening and then really picking up. Thunderstorms late tonight into tomorrow morning. A little rain snow mix over the weekend as well.
Final sports notes.
The boys bracket gets started tonight at the Tony DuBray Classic in Liberal, Missouri. Colgan, Northeast playing right now. We'll have those highlights right here at 10.
Thanks for joining us. We will see you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.